Well, good morning, sunshine. I hope that you had an amazing weekend. We are just finishing up with January this week, aren't we? This is your daily insight on life and love for January 25th, 2021. Also being timeless, so if you're catching this at any point in time, this could make sense to something that's going on in your life. If it doesn't, don't even worry about it. It's a general collective reading. You can always let it fall away. You can ask questions about booking a session. I do have a continual sale going until everything calms down, so it includes all of my services. Ask what might be right for you. Do it. No, I'm just kidding. All right, let's kick this into gear. We're kicking this off with Rider Waite. A lot of cards. That is kind of how things go. Very rarely do I have one or two cards. Look at what we're looking at right here. So what I'm seeing is not a feeling of rejection, but rather being escorted out of a situation. I feel that this is something where this has been more of a detrimental situation in your life that I don't think you really realize how much it either mentally or emotionally made you sick or even physically, until you actually get into what seems to be a safer environment for you to acclimate to all of your experiences in this. What I'm seeing in this is I feel like you're closing off for the sake of independence. Whatever this pain was that you have been kind of shooed out of, I really see that you're not willing to open up right now. It's not even a point of vulnerability. I see that you're shutting down. Now, it's not a point to upset anybody. It's not because you want somebody to test this, what seems to be a show. It's not a show, and it's not dramatic. It's recovery. It's not for having anyone bang down your door. Look, everything in this is topsy-turvy. It seems like resistance in moving on. I don't really see it. I don't see the resistance. It seems like replaying the entire thing in your head and trying to make sense of it. I think that it's coming from what seems to be an emotionally wounded place. You're very fragile right now, and that's more than acceptable. Sometimes we find our strength in the fragility. Yeah, I was talking to a friend the other day, definitely a walking cliche at this point in time with the things that I say, but it doesn't take away from their authenticity. It just happens to be how things are coming out right now. So even if it sounds like I'm a walking cliche, please understand that I genuinely mean the words that I say to you. This is going to take an insurmountable time for you, because there's going to be a lot of checkbacks in this situation, a lot of checking in with yourself. And also, you have to really learn how to ease up on yourself in this one. There's a lot of you berating yourself for exposing yourself to whatever the past situation was. And I do feel like you went into it trying to have this happy-go-lucky lifestyle. You may have put yourself in a really bad connection or relationship or group setting. This is not something that needs to be fulfilled. I'm seeing that, first off, dream bigger. I really feel like you're settling for the bare minimum in whatever you were dealing with before. And it feels like you were basically, it feels like you were just hitting a wall. No growth in the situation, no change. So this feeling of this coming to an end, it does feel like it came suddenly and out of nowhere. But this, since it was so jarring, it does have you holding back. It does have you self-preserving yourself. I'm saying a lot of self in tonight's session. Well, today's session, wherever you're watching this. Okay. And this is purely an ending. I want to see if there's a theme in numbers, so bear with me a moment. All right, we have 1, we have a 9, King, 2 10s. Ooh, baby. 2 10s. You want to know? Yeah, 2 10s right there. Yeah, that's right. I said it. Nope. We have, nope. Whole lot of nope. Just looking at a theme of numbers here. All right, really the only thing I'm seeing in theme is 2 9s and 2 10s. I want to look at those with you right now because it's fast and it's emotional. And then we have it's growing and it's independent, but this also came out in reverse. It's marginalizing the importance of your part in this, the change that has occurred in you. And I think that this is more conditioned from the outside rather than something that is authentic inside of you. I think that once you get away from the situation, you're going to start to flourish and you'll start to see actually what has been brought out in you. A lot of condensed, compacted changes. And it seems like the reason why it was so dense and compact, you weren't safe in that situation. I've already said that. But look, even in its jarringness, this ending, it was the most fated thing that had to happen. You had to learn this really hard lesson, whatever it is, whether it's a sense of mortality, whether it's a sense of having to be completely self-reliant, or maybe it's just seeing somebody for the liar that you didn't know that they were, but turned out to be. And I do feel like this change, even though it really is shocking, it's for the best. So this is where I'm going to with this reading. And again, hey, if you're new to the channel, sometimes the readings are entertaining. Make sure you hit the bell for notifications. And if this reading does not make sense, seriously, again, don't ever sweat it. You can just enjoy the show. But if it does, I wish I could give you a huge hug right now because I feel the shock in this. And now, look, you don't get the star card unless you've really been through the absolute just 7th circle of hell in this. What changed in you? That's what I really want to know. What change did all of this bring inside of you? If you can't answer that now, that's absolutely fine. You might be in too much of a trauma mode or shock mode or shutdown mode to even consider it. But plant that seed right now to really just, it might be a base of which you check in by. Because you don't feel like you've changed. You don't feel like you've grown. It feels like, if not a vicious cycle in your life, some sort of pivotal end and absolute downtrodden time. But this is saying, just wait. So let's look. Okay, a card just popped out, so hang on. Yeah, your world's been turned upside down. Either mentally or emotionally, it feels like a switch flipped. Or physically, it feels like multiple switches flipped, and it feels like the breaker box is about to burn out in this house that we call life. Yeah, you could probably hear the dogs barking in the background. I want to keep going on it. Just enjoy it. Just imagine that it's the sound of angels and all of this fluffy awesomeness, because I really just don't even want to deal with the barking beagle right now. Not going to do it. All right. So we have this child of the cosmos. It's funny because when I see the I remember, my mind just literally read it as the ill-fated life versus the destiny life. So I'm going to go with that. When you see this oddity of a sign or synchronicity, it's usually specified for some sort of personal situation in your life. So this could be for you. Could also be for me, but I'm really, no, we'll see. Let's see what's turning from ill-fated to divine destiny. You beautiful child of the cosmos. Oh my God. How dare you have hope? How dare you see potential? How dare you grow beyond what other people were comfortable with? You want to? That's not going to fly in their world. You want to F that world. We're going a different way. You saw the potential. You are this unconscious light in life. And I think that it's being brought to your consciousness. I think that this is going to be an all-enveloping thing for you. So the soul plan, the ill-fated life versus the destiny life. Doors are opening. You decide. Rewards, a wild card. I'm reading the bottom of that one right now. Intelligence of the universe lies within you. So life lessons, soul growth, study, higher learning. Lightworker starseeds serve the world by being you, God. I cannot stress this enough. If you don't know exactly what the outcome of being who you are is right now, there is this divine spark and information and opportunity to learn in this situation that is really going to make you this elevated sense of self. And I really want that for you, because it is the most pure, authentic version of yourself. And this is what's going to be what really makes you at your optimum to not only just be in life, but serve life. You are something that is truly personally evolutionary, if that makes sense. So you are inspirational. You're a visionary. You are recreating some sort of world out of Pleiadian energy. I love that. I mean, it's so cheesy, but so right on. And then really, there's nothing more inspiring and slightly intimidating to people who aren't ready for it. There's something truly inspiring about somebody who's just so unapologetically themselves. I don't care if it's you just being completely immersed in yourself, being a goofball in front of people, or being the most serious of serious on a stage telling people about their life, or just being completely niched down and compartmentalized to be the straight and narrow life. Whatever brings out the best in you for your own personal light and that makes you come alive, you gotta be about it. And again, use it as a disclaimer. I'm not condoning violence or anything illegal, so let me just put that out there. Not going for that. The doors are opening. You got to decide what you want to walk through and be completely about it. So beautiful. I had the worst headache before I came on earlier, and I actually did this CBD oil. It's full spectrum, and literally within 5 minutes my headache dissipated. I had water with it too, so there's that. But I fell in love with this. It's Balance. It's from Green Mountain Hemp Company. Yeah. It completely took away my headache. So in the beginning of the video, you might see me like, but now I'm feeling like not so dead. This is great. All right. Now that I'm fully aware of that right now, I'm pretty happy. Not gonna lie. So the blue flame, am I feeling this for this part of the reading? You'll survive. Yeah, okay. Just based off of that alone, I got to do this. You'll survive this. Don't worry. It's all good. And it's like mentally, your house is in fire all around you. Everything is burning down to the ground, and Spirit's just going, no, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. And you're just like, oh God, can we be through this? Please. All right. So question everything. Anything unaligned must go. I don't care what it is. If this is not in alignment with you, if you're forcing yourself to be this for something that is completely out of your element and it makes you dread every second of every day, let it go. Drop it like it's hot. Get the F out of Dodge. We don't want to do this. This is saying spontaneous awakening, which also means spontaneous spiritual arse kicking and being integrated in your power, taking back that power and completely owning it in this life. So it's not time yet to lunge yourself into anything. It's time for yourself to get all pent up and be all gassed up and ready for this, what seems to be show of your life. So the Orion energy, soul growth, conflict, hidden secrets, lost wisdom. Look deeper. This is not beating around the bush at all. You just went through some absolute crap in your life. Lies exposed, truth exposed, which for some people, that is a huge relief. Some people are scared out of their wits right now, but trust me when I tell you, it's for the best. The soul's gift and training, it's time to step up. If you want to step up in this and be you, you got to be completely set free of this. And it's shaking free of whatever the heck was holding you in that particular step. This is what's making you that boss babe. I don't care what the gender of that is. It's not even, you're a boss babe. I don't care what you are watching this. Be the boss. Question everything. That always makes me go towards, oh God. What was that show in the 90s? Question everything, trust no one. The X-Files. Yeah. It's completely out of this world. This is a whole lot of fusions of, seems to be mental world, spiritual world, eternal world, all of these things. It's all colliding into this one, it seems like parallel life. It's really interesting. A parallel timeline, actually. So whatever you have been experiencing in opposition, know that what you're going towards is the complete opposite. So if you have been in emotional, physical, spiritual, all sorts of hell in this one, just know that what's on the other side of this is the polar opposite. So whatever the darkness is, just know that it will be met at the equivalent of whatever you would imagine the light of that to be. Darkness isn't really truly darkness. It's only the absence of light. So whatever you have been absent of in this situation, it's about to present itself with opportunity, with people, with you, and just being this completely self-immersed powerhouse. There is some major changes that you gotta make in your life, whether it's the circle of friends that you keep, the family that you keep, the career that you keep, the mindset that you keep. Whatever it is, whatever has been the most limiting, god-awful piece of crap in your life, change it. And again, let me use this as a disclaimer, not telling you to do anything legal or anything irresponsible. So, you warrior, prostitute, upside down, mystic, hero, heroine, this is what we're looking at. You have to do this for you. You can't do this for some sort of deity, however you want to say it. You can't do this for a group of people. You can't do this for a love. You have to be completely on this for the sake of you. So we have the hero, the passion for the journey of personal empowerment. Oh my God, this entire reading has been nothing but just completely about personal empowerment. And you have to do that for you, because there's not going to be another person in life that drags you out of that and forces you to live your empowered life. That would be by their standards. You have to figure out what your standards are and follow those. The prostitute is talking about survivalism and not giving your power away to another person. All of this is using your raw material and strengthening that and building on that. And then the warrior is strength, skill, discipline, toughness of will, heroism, stoicism, and self-sacrifice and conquering the ego. Everything that you have been through in this, it has been to rip you away from that superficial ego that has kept you in some sort of absolute garbage situation in your life, whether it's internal or external, and it's meant to shake you free of all of that. The ego death that you have experienced and that has been finishing off right now, I would want to do a dead sprint into a wall. I totally understand that. But now you have your fresh ego, you have your higher self ego, you have this divine spark that I would not even want to, just try and snuff out, because it's not going to get snuffed out. It's going to burn whoever would try alive. And two, it is so incredibly bright. This is what we're looking at. Be about it. So, my dearest, if you follow this, what is on the opposite end of this and what you can expect? Let's see. Oh. Exhaustion from this, and a sense of calm, the readiness and willingness to move beyond your pain, sitting with all of the trauma and the triggers that are coming up. And I really feel like you're learning how to communicate with those. Really not extending yourself emotionally to anybody right now, because you're not in a place to do that as much as you would want to. It is also saying that it's simply not time and ready, and if you were to do that, then it would somehow jeopardize the situation. It's finding yourself, and it's finding the... What? I need clarification on this one. The Four of Swords in reverse, I want clarification on. Getting rid of all illusions that are encased in relationships, and in this life situation, you are being shook free of all the illusions that you had previous on relationships and friendships and family. You are seeing the illusion being ripped away and what's left behind. So this, it's watching it reveal itself and changing how you interact with it. Be sweet, be kind, but take no crap. Hold on. This actually made a post about... One second. Well, hello, Philip. All right, so then we have do no harm, take no sugar, honey, iced tea. That's right, I said it. So look. God. All right, so you're just gonna kind of see my face on that one. Did I do that? Oh well. Anyway, so yeah, do no harm, take no crap. Be about it. I hope that this finds you well. This is the purpose behind everything that you have been enduring. Just breathe through it. If that's all you can do, don't give up. You're gonna have your results. You're gonna have the other end of whatever this is for you. So if you have questions about what that might be, or anything about life, and you want to book your own session, email address below. Or you can find me on any social platform. Ask me about the services I provide and what might be right for you. I'll talk to you very soon. And until next time, stay safe, have fun, and know that you are greatly loved and appreciated. Go rock the day. Bye, love. Well, my dearest, it looks like you are in a position to take your power back, but I want you to actually be in complete ownership. You're not doing this for any one thing or any one person or even any one deity, whatever. Anyway, you're doing this for yourself. Will you please at least own it? This is what you need to do for yourself. So this is not negotiating any of your survival skills, any of your empathy. This is not up for negotiation. You are a fighter. You are somebody who has gone through the roughage of this one, and I really want you to embrace all that is your strength. I know how this is sounding right now, but you are being told to step up. So you are going to be put in some pretty precarious situations when it comes to this. However, if you want to acquire something, you have to put yourself in a position to get it, which is what you're doing now. So you're going to probably hate it at some points, but you're going to love it all around. So I hope this finds you well. Stay safe, have fun. You're in the thick of it right now. So you're probably feeling either the absolutely horrible sleep cycle, the desire to sleep, not the ability to do so. Got it completely. And I also feel like there's a lot of anxiety coming to the surface around this one. I do feel the anxiety all around in this, and I know I've said that like 3 times in this mini read so far. You are integrating a lot of energy and a lot of insight and a lot of actualizing past, probably condensed emotions in your life. So this is saying, hey, I know that you're feeling the pressure, but don't latch out onto anything. Don't lunge yourself into some sort of a destination. It's not going to work like this. Sit with this for a minute. It's not time yet. Things are being brought to your attention. Things are opening up for you. It will present itself. It's not for you to kick down any doors right now. The door will open on its own. You've done a hurry up and wait game. Now it's letting yourself integrate all of these I suppose tools that you have acquired in this short period of time. So, oh good God, the dog barking. Anyway, stay safe, have fun. Well, it looks like some sort of change in your plans is happening right now, and this is actually some sort of huge fated opportunity, part of your destiny. Huge potential in this. A lot of unconscious ability, unconscious desire being brought to the surface. This is a big case of the what ifs in your life, not coulda, woulda, shouldas. The what ifs. What if you did something different? What if you did something new? What if even you had to learn something, go back to school? There is being a call to some sort of educational purpose in your life right now. And Spirit is saying, hey, this is waking you up in some way, shape, or form. Follow it. This is absolutely divine destiny on this one. It's part of your vision for your future, the expansion, I'll say it again, the desire. So this is going to help you be in the world. This is going to help you work with others. It's going to be your specialty, part of your flavor. I hope that made sense. Go rock it.